I've been a fan of Assassin's Creed ever since the very first game. There's just something about stepping into key moments in history and exploring iconic locations that feel, well, almost magical. And when you mix that with some sci-fi intrigue about humanity's origins, I was hooked. I've played Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Black Flag, Syndicate, and Origins. My most recent journey? Odyssey. Set during the Peloponnesian War between Sparta and Athens, and as a huge fan of 300, discovering that my character is descended from Leonidas, well, that sealed it. Having completed the main story, all side quests, and filled out the entire map, here's my take. The map has grown immense, nearly double that of Origins, yet the world never really felt empty. Exploration is rewarding, the terrain is stunningly curated, and hidden passages and vistas are excellently placed. Dynamic side quests and NPC tasks kept pulling me off track, but in the best way. Some of them are repeatable, sure, but they also help you earn gold, gather materials, and feel like you're actually doing something meaningful in the world. As I leveled up, enemy levels scaled up too, forcing me to continually upgrade gear, often grinding for materials like ore, wood, and fur by hunting, raiding camps, or engaging in naval battles. The grind didn't feel laborious. It offered diverse activities across land and sea, and actually enriched the experience. It's easy to get sidetracked, but in a good way. Each region's control by Sparta or Athens felt dynamic. I could sabotage an occupying force by raiding supplies, assassinating leaders, or simply killing soldiers. When region power dipped low, I'd choose a side in its conquest battle for rewards and narrative impact. Mercenaries became a secondary pursuit. I could track them down to claim rewards, or recruit them aboard Adrestia. Their randomly generated loadouts felt truly emergent. Armor and weapons offer wide variety, each with randomized stats and an optional engraving slot. Legendary set gear is tied to story bosses and cultist sages, offering clear playstyle focused bonuses, whether for stealth, poison builds, or tanky setups. Excess items can be sold or salvaged for materials, creating a satisfying resource loop. Day-night cycles aren't just aesthetic. Night provides stealth advantages as guards sleep or spot you less. You can stealth clear a fortress for reward or go in full force. It's all viable. Crime is penalized like in previous installments. Bounty hunters emerge to chase you. Defeating or recruiting these enemies yields loot too, which made the system compelling. Sea battles rank among my favorite features. No cannons this time, but ramming, arrow barrages, and boarding remain thrilling. Recruiting mercenaries to your ship and checking their onboard stats is a smart strategy layer, blending RPG depth with naval action. At this point in the timeline, the Assassin and Templar orders haven't emerged. Instead, you face the Cult of Cosmos, a secret cabal embedded in Greek society. The narrative weaves real history with ancient myth in a way that's both bold and surprisingly respectful. You'll encounter major figures from Greek history, and the way the game reimagines them is clever and thought-provoking. You interact with Pythagoras, travel through simulations in the Animus, and face a cosmic choice to set history in motion. Even if you're not deep into the overarching Assassin's Creed lore, the game does a great job of standing on its own. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a massive, deeply detailed RPG that seamlessly blends historical immersion with emergent gameplay. It rarely grew stale thanks to a vast map packed with quests, naval engagements, cult intrigue, and resource-driven progression. Yes, the grind can slow you down when you're undergeared, but chanting a few materials here and there through varied activities never felt tedious. Graphically, it's still breathtaking. Meticulously researched architecture, realistic terrain, the world feels alive and credible throughout. If you haven't yet played Odyssey and you're willing to invest the time, I highly recommend it, even in 2025. it still stands as one of the best in series, with historical figures like Socrates, Pythagoras, and Leonidas, and even Greek gods woven into the narrative. The game offers a satisfying union of myth and authenticity.